The internet cannot stop talking. Jim Jones just pulled off the most shocking move yet. After months of whispers, betrayals, DNA drama, and endless speculation that their love story was over for good, Jim has flipped the script by throwing Chrissy Lampkin a jaw-dropping 53rd birthday surprise party that has everyone's jaws on the floor. Cameras flashed as Chrissy walked into a lavish Harlem venue dripping in red roses, chandeliers glowing overhead, and a crowd screaming surprise. Her reaction? Tears, laughter, and disbelief captured in shaky fan videos that went viral within minutes. But behind the cheers, fans are asking, is this a genuine act of love? Or another carefully staged moment to win back Chrissy's heart and rewrite his tarnished image? The guest list alone has fueled the fire. Celebrities, Love and Hip Hop castmates, even Mama Jones herself, making an emotional toast. But eagle-eyed fans spotted the tension too. Chrissy's smile faded when certain faces appeared, and whispers suggest not everyone in attendance was invited. To make matters even spicier, unverified clips show Jim presenting Chrissy with a glittering gift box, and what's inside has set off a wildfire of speculation online. Is this the reunion fans have begged for? Or just another performance hiding deeper secrets? One thing's for sure, this birthday party wasn't just a celebration. It was a statement. The night started like any other in Harlem. But by the end, it was the most talked about birthday in Love and Hip Hop history. Chrissy Lampkin, who many believed was finally finished with Jim Jones after decades of love, heartbreak, and betrayal, was blindsided when Jim flipped the script with a surprise 53rd birthday bash so lavish, so over the top, and so dripping in hidden meaning that fans are still arguing about what really went down. It all began when Chrissy's closest friends convinced her, step out for what she thought was a quiet dinner. Dressed in a stunning silver gown, Chrissy walked into what she assumed would be a low-key night out. But as she pushed open the gilded doors of Harlem's historic Alhambra ballroom, she was met with a deafening shout of surprise. Balloons rained from the ceiling, a live band played Dipset classics, and cameras flashed in every direction as the Queen of Harlem. Love Stories clasped her chest in shock. The room was a vision in crimson and gold, thousands of red roses, crystal chandeliers, and candles that made the space glow like a movie set. Every detail screamed luxury, but also symbolism. Red roses, a nod to Jim's loyalty or his attempt to buy it back. Crystal chandeliers, a glittering cover for the cracks in their decades-long romance. And then came the moment fans can't stop replaying on TikTok, Chrissy's face. At first, she smiled ear to ear, laughing in disbelief. But as the crowd parted and Jim himself stepped forward, bouquet in hand and chain swinging, her expression shifted. Was it joy? Was it hesitation? Or was it the shock of realizing that after everything, the fights, the leaked receipts, the DNA rumors, Jim was still here, making a grand gesture no one could ignore? The guest list only made the night more chaotic. Mama Jones, who fans know has had a rocky relationship with Chrissy, showed up in glittering sequins and delivered an emotional toast that sent shockwaves across the ballroom. 53 years of life, 53 years of strength, she said, raising her glass. And if my son don't see what he got in front of him by now, then shame on him. Fans erupted online, with clips of Mama Jones trending under hashtags like #MamaJonesSaidIt and #ChrissyDeservesBetter. But Mama wasn't the only one stealing attention. Cameras caught several Love and Hip Hop alumni in the crowd, from Yandi Smith to Kimbella, and the tension was palpable. Yandi avoided Chrissy most of the night, while Kimbella was spotted whispering in a corner with other castmates. Fans immediately began speculating that drama was brewing even at the party, with one viral tweet reading, "Only on La Hadel do you throw a surprise party and still end up with beef in the corner." The moment that truly set the internet ablaze, though, came when Jim presented Chrissy with a glittering gift box in the middle of the ballroom. Phones went up, flashes popped, and fans screamed as Chrissy carefully opened the box to reveal not jewelry, not flowers, but an envelope. Gasps filled the room as Jim leaned into the mic and said, "This ain't just a gift. This is a promise. It's the envelope." Chrissy's shaky hands holding it up for everyone to see has been the subject of endless online debate. Some insiders claim it contained property deeds, Jim gifting Chrissy a Harlem brownstone in her name. It's a symbolic move to finally prove his commitment. Others whisper that it was a marriage certificate, signed and waiting. A literal invitation for Chrissy to make the decades-long love story official. And the most scandalous theory? That it contained DNA results, an attempt by Jim to clear his name from the baby rumors that have haunted him all year. Whatever was inside, Chrissy's reaction only fueled speculation. She gasped, wiped away a tear, then hugged Jim tightly before whispering something into his ear. Paparazzi snapped the embrace. But lip readers on Twitter claim she said, "Don't play with me." Jimmy, that clip alone has racked up over 4 million views in under 24 hours. With fans split between seeing it as a moment of reconciliation or a warning that Chrissy's patience has limits. Meanwhile, the crowd roared as the band struck up We Fly High and Jim grabbed the mic for an impromptu performance. Chrissy, seated on a throne-like chair in the middle of the dance floor, clapped along but never fully smiled, a detail fans latched onto immediately. Chrissy's body language says it all. One fan wrote on Instagram, "She ain't impressed. She's calculating." And then came the speeches. Friends took the mic to honor Chrissy's strength, her beauty, her resilience, but the speech that has everyone buzzing came from Rashida Frost, who shocked fans by attending at all. "Chrissy," she said, raising her champagne, "you're a woman who's given everything, your love, your loyalty, your years. Don't forget that your happiness comes first." The crowd cheered, but the subtle dig at Jim didn't go unnoticed. Fans erupted online with clips of Rashida trending alongside the hashtag. #ProtectChrisy. The night wasn't without controversy. At least 2 uninvited guests allegedly crashed the party. One of them, an ex-associate of Jim's who has been tied to past cheating rumors. Security quickly escorted them out, but not before shaky iPhone footage captured a tense confrontation at the entrance. Some fans swear you can hear Jim muttering, "Not tonight, man, not tonight." As he shoved past the cameras, social media exploded within minutes of the first clips going live. By sunrise, Chrissy was trending nationwide, with fans split down the middle, half celebrating the birthday bash as proof that Jim is finally stepping up, and half dismissing it as yet another performative stunt. Memes flooded Twitter, some joking that Jim's finally learning birthdays come once a year. Proposals don't, while others mocked him for trying to buy forgiveness with chandeliers and roses. And through it all, Chrissy herself remained mostly silent. She posted a single Instagram story, a photo of her birthday cake, shaped like a crown with the caption, 53 and still a queen. No mention of Jim, no mention of the envelope, just a crown. And fans are dissecting it like it's the Zapruder film. One thing's certain, this birthday wasn't just a celebration. It was a stage, a performance, and a carefully orchestrated moment designed to send a message. But whether that message is of love, reconciliation, or manipulation remains the question that only time and maybe the contents of that mysterious envelope can answer. The Harlem night may have ended with balloons and music, but by the next morning, the internet was on fire. Clips of Chrissy clutching Jim's glittering envelope were replayed frame by frame, slowed down, zoomed in, and dissected like evidence in a courtroom. Whatever was inside wasn't just a birthday gift, it was a statement. And fans demanded answers. Rumors spread like wildfire. Insiders claimed the envelope contained the deed to a Harlem brownstone. Others swore it was a long-awaited marriage certificate. And the wildest theory that Jim had slid. Chrissy, the DNA results connected 2 months of baby rumors gained traction when a burner account dropped a grainy still of what looked like official paperwork stamped confidential. The photo went viral in seconds. Whether real or not, the damage was done. Fans flooded Twitter with hashtags like #BrownstoneGift, Hashtag marriage papers, and the most explosive of all, hash DNA at 53. By Saturday morning. The party wasn't just a trending topic, it was the only thing the Love and Hip Hop fan base was talking about. Blogs churned out stories. Gossip channels replayed the shaky iPhone footage of Chrissy whispering, "Don't play with me." Jimmy over and over, dubbing it the quote of the year. And then came the leaks at exactly noon. That Harlem Receipts, the same burner account that has been behind several major Jim and Chrissy leaks this year, posted a short, muffled audio clip allegedly from inside the party. In it, you can hear Jim saying, "This ain't just for tonight. This is for forever. Ain't nobody else but you." And then a female voice, fans swear it's Chrissy, replies softly, "Prove it, don't just show it." The clip shattered the internet. Fans debated whether this was Chrissy finally demanding what she's deserved for 2 decades of wedding security and commitment, or whether she was calling out Jim for using grand gestures as a distraction from betrayal. She's tired of words. She wants action, one viral TikTok declared. Another countered if he really gave her marriage papers. That is action. The debate split fandoms down the middle, reigniting the eternal war between hashtag Team Chrissy and hashtag Team Jim. Then, just when fans thought they had seen it all, a video dropped that nobody expected. A guest who attended the party went live on Instagram, claiming they saw the envelope up close when Chrissy set it down on her throne-like chair. According to their account, the papers inside were property deeds, but not for one house. For 2, one in Harlem and another in Miami. The revelation sent fans spiraling. Was Jim really securing Chrissy's future with multiple homes? Or was he trying to distract her from something darker, like the DNA rumors? Within hours, conspiracy threads flooded Reddit. Some claimed Jim was buying Chrissy's silence. Others argued the Miami house was already tied to another woman. Adding fuel to the fire, Kim Bella, who was seen at the party, posted a cryptic Instagram story, a photo of an oceanfront property with the caption, "Some gifts come with strings attached." Fans immediately linked it to the alleged Miami deed, accusing Jim of double-dealing. Kimbella deleted the post minutes later. But by then, it had been screen captured thousands of times. As the speculation raged, Chrissy stayed quiet. She didn't post photos of the roses, the chandeliers, or the deeds. Instead, on Sunday morning, she uploaded a single black and white photo of herself, no makeup, no glam, staring straight into the camera with the caption, 53 still standing. Fans flooded the comments, calling her strong, resilient, and unbothered, but the silence on Jim's gift only raised more questions. Meanwhile, Jim did what Jim does best. He went live. Standing outside a Harlem studio, chain glittering, cigar in hand. He addressed the rumors head-on. "Y'all talking too much," he snapped, staring directly into the camera. "Y'all don't know what was in that envelope. That was between me and my lady. Period. The rest of y'all need to stop Hatan." But his tough talk backfired. Fans flooded the comments demanding transparency. One commenter wrote, "If it was really marriage papers, you'd say it. If it was really property, you'd show it. The fact you hiding means it's DNA." Jim cut the live short, and within minutes, clips of him storming off trended with hashtags like hashtag EnvelopeGate and hashtag what was in the papers. Celebrities began chiming in too. Cardi B, never one to stay quiet, tweeted, "Ain't no gift bigger than marriage after 20 years. Period." Her comment racked up over 200,000 likes and put pressure back on Jim to address the speculation. Meanwhile, Remy Ma sided with Chrissy, posting on Instagram, "Real women don't need chandeliers. They need consistency." Fans interpreted it as a thinly veiled jab at Jim's theatrics. By Sunday night, VH1 producers were allegedly scrambling. Insiders leaked that footage of the party had been captured for an upcoming special episode. And now the network was debating whether to air the envelope moment uncut. Fans rallied, demanding VH1 release the full footage. With the hashtag release the envelope trending on Twitter, And just when it seemed the frenzy couldn't get bigger, another leak dropped, this time from an anonymous email sent to multiple gossip blogs. Attached was a blurry screenshot of what looked like a birth certificate with Jim's name listed as the father. The mother's name was blacked out, but the date of birth was from earlier this year. The blogs exploded. Was this the real reason for the envelope? Was Jim trying to prove or disprove paternity? Within hours, Mama Jones posted a video on Instagram, pacing back and forth in her living room, visibly angry. "I told y'all, stop with these lies. My son ain't hiding no babies," she shouted. But fans weren't convinced. The video only added fuel, with commenters mocking her as protecting her son at all costs. Chrissy once again remained silent. No comment, no denial, no confirmation. Just silence. And that silence spoke volumes. Fans began flooding her Instagram with supportive messages, praising her strength, speculating that she was waiting to make a move on her own terms. She's about to drop her truth, one fan predicted, by Monday morning. The scandal had ballooned beyond just the party. Major outlets picked up the story. TMZ ran a headline, "What was in Jim Jones' birthday envelope to Chrissy?" Fans demand answers. Blogs dissected every clip, and fan pages kept dropping new theories, with some even claiming VH1 was behind the entire envelope stunt as a ratings ploy. But the most shocking twist came late Monday night, when @Harlem Receipts returned with a new teaser. They posted a grainy video of someone opening a white envelope and pulling out what looked like a DNA report. The screen cut to black before revealing details. But the caption sent chills through fans everywhere. "The truth drops Friday at midnight. Be ready," the internet erupted. Was this the same envelope Chrissy opened at the party? Was the DNA report real? Who was the child involved? And most importantly, what would Chrissy do when the truth finally came out? The countdown had begun, and fans agreed on one thing. Chrissy's 53rd birthday had turned from a celebration into a full-blown scandal that could redefine her entire relationship with Jim Jones. The countdown to Friday night felt like the longest 5 days in Harlem history. Every hour, the hashtags grew louder. Hashtag EnvelopeGate, hashtag DNA at 5-3, hashtag release the envelope. Fans weren't just curious. They were obsessed, refreshing at Harlem Receipts page like it was the stock market, waiting for the promised midnight truth. When the clock struck 12 a.m., chaos erupted. The video drop was brutal. It opened with someone's shaky hands holding the infamous white envelope. The seal tore open slowly, the papers slid out, and there it was. A crisp DNA test report. At the top, Jim Jones's government name. At the bottom, a result circled in red, 99.99% probability of paternity. Gasps echoed across living rooms worldwide as fans replayed the clip in disbelief. The report claimed Jim was the father of a baby born earlier this year, the exact rumor he'd been battling for months. The mother's name, still blurred out, but the report alone was enough to send the internet into meltdown. Within minutes, Twitter became a battlefield. Hashtag Jim Got a Baby trended globally, with fans split between rage, sympathy for Chrissy, and conspiracy theories about whether the results were doctored. One viral tweet summed up the chaos. Jim gave Chrissy a DNA test as a birthday gift. This ain't love, this is warfare. As the video circulated, a second clip dropped. A leaked recording allegedly from the birthday party after the cameras cut. In the muffled audio, Chrissy can be heard telling Jim, "I can't keep doing this. Jimmy, you embarrass me every year." His voice responds, desperate. "This time, I'm proving myself. This is to show you I didn't lie." The implication: Jim was using the DNA results to clear his name, not incriminate himself. But if that was true, why was the baby's mother's name hidden? By 2 a.m., Harlem itself was buzzing. Bloggers posted footage of fans outside Jim's studio, chanting "Free Chrissy" and holding posters with her face photoshopped onto a queen's crown. Paparazzi swarmed the Frost family's boutique, hoping Rashida or Kirk would spill tea about what they knew. Even Mama Jones couldn't stay silent. She went live at 3 a.m., pacing her living room again, this time screaming at the top of her lungs that paper don't mean nothing. They doctoring documents now. My son ain't hiding no child from Chrissy. Y'all not gonna destroy my family with this mess. But her live did more harm than good. Fans dragged her for being in denial, with one top comment reading, "Mama Jones loves protecting Jim more than Jim loves protecting Chrissy." By sunrise, celebrities had entered the chat. Cardi B doubled down, posting after 20 years, "If he ain't give you marriage but gave you DNA papers, pack your bags." Meanwhile, Boozy stirred the pot on Instagram. "If Jim was my homie, I'd tell him straight, stop playing with that woman before Harlem cancel you." Even Remy Ma posted cryptically, "Loyalty don't come in envelopes." And Chrissy, she broke her silence late Friday afternoon. Chrissy posted a black screen to her Instagram with a simple caption. "I've carried myself with dignity for 20 years. I'm done being quiet." Within minutes, her comments exploded with support. Stars like Rashida, Tammy Rivera, and even Ciara left crown emojis and heart-filled messages. Fans flooded her page with the hashtag Chrissy deserves better, but the real bombshell came hours later. At 8 p.m., just before Jim could take control of the narrative, Chrissy went live. Sitting in her living room, makeup-free, wearing a simple hoodie. She spoke directly to the camera with tears in her eyes. "I didn't ask for a party," she began, her voice shaking. "I didn't ask for chandeliers, roses, or no damn envelope. I asked for respect. I asked for love. And I asked for consistency. 20 years I gave this man my loyalty. And what I got in return was humiliation over and over again." Her words pierced through screens, leaving fans speechless. She didn't confirm or deny the DNA results. She didn't name the alleged baby's mother. But she did something even more powerful. She reclaimed her narrative. "I don't need receipts," she declared. "My life has been the receipt. And my next chapter? It won't include begging nobody to see my worth." Fans wept. Comments poured in, "We love you, Chrissy. Stand strong, queen. You're the blueprint." Within minutes, her live was reposted across every gossip site, cementing her as the victor in the eyes of the public. Jim, meanwhile, scrambled. Just an hour later, he went live himself, but his tone was defensive. "Y'all dragging my name like I ain't built Harlem," he shouted. "That paper was supposed to clear my name, not smear it. Y'all don't know the truth. Y'all just want drama." But his anger only alienated fans further. Clips of him ranting trended alongside captions like, "This man is fighting the internet harder than he's fighting for Chrissy." VH1 couldn't resist capitalizing on the chaos. By Saturday morning, they released a teaser for a Love and Hip Hop Harlem Secrets special, promising never-before-seen footage from the party, including the moment Chrissy opened the envelope. The teaser ended with Chrissy's haunting words, "Don't play with me." Jimmy sending fans into another frenzy. And just when everyone thought the saga couldn't escalate any further, At Harlem Receipts returned one last time. They posted a still image from what appeared to be hospital surveillance footage. A blurred figure, allegedly Jim, walking beside a woman cradling a newborn. The caption read, "You've seen the papers. Now see the truth?" Sunday, midnight. The internet lost it. Who was the woman? Was it Brooke Bailey, as some fans speculated? Was it someone new entirely? Or was the footage doctored, part of an elaborate plot to bring Jim down? As fans braced for the Sunday midnight reveal, Chrissy posted once more. This time, it was a photo of herself standing tall in front of a mirror, wearing a crown emoji over her head. Her caption, "Still a queen. Always a queen. Never forget it." The message was clear. No matter what Sunday revealed, Chrissy was no longer the woman waiting for Jim to choose her. She was the woman choosing herself. By Sunday evening, crowds gathered outside Harlem hotspots. Fans holding signs reading, "We stand with Chrissy and no more envelopes." Celebrities like Cardi B and Remy Ma reposted her crown photo, rallying support. Even Mama Jones, under heavy backlash, went quiet. But the world waited with bated breath. Midnight was coming, and with it the final piece of the puzzle. The hospital footage could end Jim Jones's reputation, unravel his relationship with Chrissy forever, and redefine Love and Hip Hop's most iconic couple. The birthday party that started as a glittering celebration had spiraled into a scandal for the ages. And as fans counted down to Sunday's reveal, one question echoed louder than the music at the Alhambra Ballroom that night: was Jim Jones a man proving his loyalty, or a man finally exposed by his own receipts? And there you have it, y'all. A glittering Harlem birthday that spun into Envelope Gate. A shocking midnight DNA reveal, and Chrissy reclaiming her crown while Jim scrambles to save face. But let's keep it real. This is far from over. With At Harlem Receipts teasing hospital footage that could blow the lid off everything we thought we knew. The next drop might not just shake Harlem, could shake the entire Love and Hip Hop franchise to its core. So now I need to hear from you. Drop your comments right now. Are you riding with hashtag Team Chrissy, the queen who gave 2 decades of loyalty only to be rewarded with humiliation? Or are you holding down hashtag Team Jim, convinced he's a victim of doctored receipts and online hate? And let's not forget, Mama Jones. Is she protecting her son, or is she covering up secrets that could end it all? Don't just watch this drama unfold. Be part of it. Smash that like button so this story keeps climbing the algorithm and doesn't get buried by the industry machine. Hit subscribe and turn on all notifications. Because when that Sunday midnight footage drops, we'll have it here first, frame by frame, leak by leak. No stone left unturned. This isn't just reality TV anymore. This is history in the making. And if you blink, you'll miss the truth. You'll miss the truth.